let's meet our first two guests. They're brother and sister. He's a racing pundit and fast car fanatic, and she has to be one of our favourite 5 Spice Girls is Paul O'Neill and his sister Melanie C.
Hi.
Hello to you both. Thanks for joining us.
Looking sharp.
No, we don't often get to see you both together, and we're going to be talking a little bit later on about you together on Celebrity Gogglebox. But have I read this right, Mel? Because apparently you've said that your brother Paul is a better singer than you. That can't be right.
Well, it could possibly be true. We might have to have a little sing-off later.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
I love the sound of that. Paul, if I'm to put you on the spot here, OK, who would be your second favourite Spice Girl? Or your favourite Spice Girl, actually? Go for gold.
Oh yeah, favourite. I'd say Mel B, because I've had some cracking times with her, and I taught her everything she needs to know about dancing. Our Mel's all right, but small doses.
Wow. You are a brave man, Paul. I like it. I like how you work. Well, the two of you are going to be joining us a bit later on this sofa, surely. But yeah.
Now, let's welcome to the show 2 more siblings. It's Melanie C and Paul O'Neill.
Hi.
You were watching that with us. Melanie, you have a daughter. Is she into reading?
She'll go mad with me talking about her on the telly.
Oh, no, sorry.
She's 12, so she's kind of got to that stage now where she's quite distracted by TikTok and Snapchat and friends and everything. She used to love reading. I really hope she comes back to it more. So this is brilliant for that age group.
Maybe
but it
steer
makes
her to
me
them.
think as well, I need to be a role model and read more myself.
Yeah,
it does make you think.
Yeah, we all do.
Paul, you were, a racing car driver, now you're a pundit. But earlier this year, you took part in what was a very unusual thing to break records. I mean, it was impressive. It was getting sent between all of my mates. I absolutely loved it. Do you want to kind of talk us through it?
Yes, I got a phone call from BMW, and they asked me to catch a golf ball as a world record over 287 yards, and Marcus Armitage, the bullet, hits the ball as hard as he can. I've got to get it in quite a small aperture in the BMW M8 convertible, and somehow I did it.
Wasn't first time though, was it? It took a few goes.
But, the best thing about it was I absolutely loved it, and it's pure emotion from me because I've raced cars for a living, but that reminded me when it dropped in, it was such an achievement. But I come back up the runway, and Marcus Armitage, he had his top off after that. You've seen it. I was like, mate, who's that streaker? It was proper. Really amazing.
Brilliant. Loved it.
I loved it. You clarified what the car was. I thought it was a Golf, actually. So, I know, I'm so sorry. Mel, this year has been a bit different, you know, for everybody, but Spice Girls, the world tour, never happened. You, however, back on tour next year.
Yeah, so we toured in 2019. We had this incredible stadium tour, and when that came to an end, we were such an amazing experience doing that, seeing all the fans again, doing those amazing songs, and we just thought we need to do more. We want to do more. And this year, 25 years of Wannabe and the first Spice Girls album, Spice, so it would have been the perfect opportunity to do more dates. But of course, with everything that's going on in the world, a little bit of a delay for that. And also, I should be on tour right now, but mine's delayed until Jan-Feb next year, because I had a solo record out at the end of 2020. So I'm looking forward to getting back on stage. A few festivals this year, a few little things here and there. But we're just getting back out there, aren't we?
In something else now, a bit different, obviously siblings, you are working together on Celebrity Gogglebox. I mean, how was that? I mean, I've got siblings fighting for the remote quite a bit. You know, how was it filming that show?
Well, I'm quite a bit older than Paul. So I've always been the boss. I've always been the one that's in control. But the funny thing is, obviously I've been so fortunate. I've had this incredible career with the Spice Girls as a solo artist, done loads of different things. But when I'm on a show like this, or ever being filmed, you're kind of on. You know, it's like you're on. But then when you sat with your little brother, your annoying little brother, you think, am I going to be a bit too relaxed?
I like how Paul's just like, yep, she's the boss. I'm not going to argue with that.
And he's going to throw me under the bus, isn't he? You know, he's going to totally expose all my secrets. I
like it.
So, it's jeopardy at every turn.
But you mentioned, annoying little brother, 6 years in the difference. You imagine, you know, I've got siblings as well, like Jay just says, and the younger ones can be quite annoying, but like you seem to have had an amazing relationship. We've tracked down these gorgeous pictures of you two, and it's hard to believe actually that there's such a difference in the age. But you know, I would have thought that growing up really close, then suddenly Melanie is a Spice Girl. It's like jackpot for the little brother. But for you, it wasn't actually that easy, was it?
No, and I think that's a normal thing, to be honest. It come at a funny age for me. I was 16, so 96, and so I was kind of like leaving high school, going to college, and like I just had loads of people coming out and doing flying kicks at me in tracky pants and stuff. And, you know, like just
iconic.
Basically, yeah, it's iconic.
But the poppers, did they have the poppers?
Yeah,
was it official?
Yeah, proper ones,
Okay,
yeah. So
right.
I'm thinking, oh, this isn't that bad, but it just grinded on you, you know. And
I
then
know what you mean.
It was, I'm not going to say it was terribly difficult, but
Yeah.
emotionally it was quite hard. And I left college in the end because it wasn't bullying, but you know, it's the people are taking the mickey all the time, and I was like, so I went and just got a normal job, and tried to make my way forward. And then obviously my sister helped me out massively by saying, "What do you want to do? You know, I've got a couple of quid." Spent all the money. No, I'm joking.
Fast
Yeah,
cars.
exactly. Yeah. So I just tried to get into that, and yeah, it was
nice.
amazing. It was
But yeah, it
been
came
great.
good.
That is really
Came
nice.
good.
I mean, I imagine you did a lot of travelling with Melanie and the band, though. Was there a story where apparently you managed to save David Beckham from something?
I saved him from his wife. No, I'm joking.
I can't wait to see you guys on Friday.
She watched this. Anyway, no, David.
We'll send it to her.
You know,
don't worry.
You know, David was out in Amsterdam, and I must have been only 16, 17, something like that. And I was with my good mate Rich, and we went out and kind of like we were the only lads. The dancers were there, the girls and the boys, but he kind of latched on a bit with us. So, and we were like David Beckham, because he was obviously awesome and still is. What a guy! And yeah, so we kind of like just hung around with him, and he thought my mate Rich was hilarious because he's a proper lad, me mate. And anyway, so yeah, we've seen quite a lot of him on that kind of tour situation, and then I seen him. I've not seen him for years, and he was on a job for McLaren that I was on, and I didn't go and see him because I know you get busy. You know, when you're proper celebrities, you get busy, don't you? So I'm just trying to get my guest in a McLaren that I was doing some ice driving with, and I seen David walking over, and I was like, oh, he's recognised me. He comes over and he's like, all right, Paul, how's it going? Just he's the nicest guy. Yeah. And he was like, right, come on, we'll get a selfie and send it to your Mel. And I was like, mate, I ain't got no time for it.
You sacked off David Beckham, basically.
So DB got pied.
DB got pied. This man has no filter. Tune in. Celebrity Gogglebox. It's back on Friday, Channel 4 at 9 p.m. I feel like you may be my two new faves. I'm obsessed with the show.
I'll be definitely watching that. Now, talking TV, here's something for you at home to get involved in.